How much were the Rockets able to space the floor? You saw the 25 threes. How much were they able to just do what they wanted to do?
Yeah, they took it to us. They were great tonight, right from the beginning. 38-17 at the end of the first quarter. So we were swimming upstream the rest of the game. But they're tough. I mean, they've eliminated the center position. They got 5 shooters out there and a couple of great guards who can come downhill at you and put a lot of pressure on you. So tough team.
I think a lot of people talk about the offense with them going small, but defensively, did that cause some additional problems for you guys with the 23 turnovers and then being able to close out on shooters?
Yeah, they've played the same style of defense the last few years with all the switching, and they have a lot of guys who are strong, so that on the switches they don't give up much down in the paint. And I thought in the first half, our guys, once they got the switch, they were trying to post up too much, and that's kind of falling into their trap. And we did a better job in the second half of spacing the floor and attacking the gaps and getting better looks. But we're a young team, and I thought we looked young tonight. We looked inexperienced and made a lot of mistakes at both ends. But I thought Houston had a lot to do with that. They were terrific.
Last time you played the Rockets, James didn't have any free throw attempts. Now tonight, I believe he had 15. How do you try to keep him off the line, and why didn't you guys do that tonight?
Well, the other time was more the exception. This is more the rule. He's usually going to get to the line. You try to keep him under double figures, and I think we fouled him on 3 3-point shots tonight, and that's 9 free throws right there. So we were undisciplined. I think Jordan one time was on him, and he kept reaching his hand in there, and James was just waiting. And on the 4th reach, he rose up and drew the foul. And Jordan's a rookie, and he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. So you have to learn that. You have to feel that, and hopefully when Jordan plays against him next year, he will be improved, as will all of our young players, and we'll be able to defend him better without fouling. But it's a tough job.
Do you have any idea of what went on there late in the game that resulted in Russ getting the ejection?
I don't.
Coach, I know you talked a little bit about Andrew Wiggins and what he's meant to this team. How much fun has it been for you to see him and working with the younger guys and getting a chance to kind of integrate himself into the system?
Yeah, I mean, it's only been 4 games, and one thing that's been apparent right away is he picks everything up very quickly. He's had no problem memorizing and recognizing the plays. When we call plays out of a timeout, he's in the right spot every time. So he understands exactly what he's supposed to do out there and what we're trying to do. And it's been great. I mean, he's a talented player, puts the ball in the basket, runs the floor, and does a lot of good things for us.
Is the first game back after the All-Star break ever a mystery? And the Rockets are a good team, but are you surprised by the way your team started this game?
Yeah, I thought we'd be a little sharper. We had 2 good days of practice, and the turnovers in the first quarter just killed us. I think we had 9 in the first quarter, and so to fall down by 21 points, largely because of those turnovers, was disappointing. But again, I give the Rockets a lot of credit.
Wiggins has had some tough defensive assignments like LeBron, Devin Booker tonight with Harden. What's been your impression of him on that end of the floor so far?
I think he's very good defensively. He defends his position well. He uses his length. The good thing for us is we can sort of plug him in and just put him on any of the perimeter players that we want. And that's a really valuable dynamic to have in a player, and especially because we've got the same dynamic with Clay, and so to have that kind of duplicity with those two guys going into next year will be good for us because we can mix and match, and neither guy will ever be overpowered, physically. So he's an excellent defender and does a lot of good things. I think I told the TNT crew before the game. Now that I've seen him play, I feel like people have focused now the last couple of years on everything Andrew can't do, that they've forgotten all the things that he can do. So he's one of those guys who people have said he's overrated now for a couple of years, and he's become underrated because you look at what he does, you look at his size, you look at the way he defends. Guy's a damn good NBA player, and it seems like people have forgotten that.